He, however, is a real piece of shit. Should have left him
Fuck
at
the
home.
husband. The moral of the story is fuck the husband.
Oh my god. Hi, girlies.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Bria.
You look so festive and bright today.
This is of the essence of a merch girly, no?
Yes. Yes.
And you have your black Christmas sweater on.
I mean, these are ornaments.
Where is this from?
I think I got this from Urban Outfitters when I was in like 11th grade.
The fact that they made a Christmas sweater that's like perfect for your branding is crazy.
And I found it with the quickness.
Yeah, like it's not a used sweater. Because like I never owned a Christmas sweater until college. And I had to go get a used one. I don't think they sold them.
Yeah, no, I feel like everyone got their Christmas sweaters like from Goodwill and
right.
stuff.
But the fact that that is from like a new purchase from Urban Outfitters.
Yes, it was fresh.
It was fresh then. Yeah.
That says it all, honestly.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. We were talking about how I look like this and you look like that.
Okay, let's clarify what we mean by that.
What?
We're talking about how I look like this and you look like that.
Right.
That's what it sounded.
Oh. No.
No. What she means, I am the black cat and I am the black Malibu house and you are the pink Malibu house.
And I would say that is like the gold standard of like the chef's kiss of comedy at its finest. Like I learned in one of my improv classes that you always in like successful comedy, you have to have the straight character and the goofy character because they play off of each other. You can't have two goofy characters in one scene. I mean, you can, but it might not have like dimension to it, or you can't get to where you need to be.
So like, what's an example of
straight
that?
Characters,
like the goofy and the straight.
Like any SNL skit always has like the person who's the straight character is grounded in that world or in that environment, and the goofy character is the one that like pushes the boundaries, if you will.
I see. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think like, okay, one of my favorite skits ever is who lives in a van down by the river. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
With David Spade and Chris Farley. Do you know who they are?
Okay, yes. Yeah. Coneheads. Did you ever watch Coneheads? Yeah.
Oh,
David Spade is like the FBI investigator.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Basically, the straight character is David Spade, and Chris Farley is the goofy character. And that's like, if you think about it, all of their movies, he's the straight character, Chris Farley's the goofy character. The one that falls over, physically gets hurt, and all that stuff. Yeah. So, I am your Chris Farley. And
I am your David Spade.
Yes. You bring us together. You keep us moving. We're both necessary. We're the yin to the yangs of each other.
Yes, definitely.
Can't have two yings.
No, you can't.
Or two yangs.
Yeah, that would be really boring.
Right. And goofy would be hard to follow. Two goofs.
I feel like sometimes we are a bit hard to follow. Usually when we smoke an indica on accident.
Right. That's when we're two goofs.
Yeah.
And chaos ensues.
No good.
And it's funny, but it doesn't have as much longevity.
Yeah. And it's not engaging.
Exactly.
Anyways.
How are you doing?
I'm good. We are in the midst of moving. So in 2025, you're going to see a new High Girlies set. And it's very exciting. No idea what that's going to look like yet. Still haven't even ordered the couch we will be sitting on, but it'll be brand new. So this is our last day of recording here.
We're moving up in the world.
We are moving up in the world.
Some of us are definitely moving up in the world.
Some of us are moving up, moving down, becoming extremely disillusioned, going into a depression, and then bringing ourselves out of it.
Yeah, I know. I was really excited for 2024. I am not excited for 2025.
In one of the early High Girlies episodes, you were like, 2024 is going to be my year.
It was.
It really was your year.
I've done so much. So have you.
Yeah.
And look at where we've gotten High Girlies.
That is so true. We are coming up on a year of High Girlies. I can't believe it.
I know.
Who would have thought that this weird-ass idea in Schwartz and Sandy's...
That's closing, by the way.
I know. God rest their souls. I can't remember if we told this story, but Greg sat down with us for an hour and spilled all the tea.
That was like our first episode. I think we talked about it. So go back and
iconic. Take a trip down memory lane.
Yeah. Maybe we'll share some of our favorite episodes from this year towards the end of the year.
Ooh.
Like our own Spotify recapped.
Okay, we did get a Spotify Wrapped. I have to show it to you. Yeah, we have a lot of listeners, and they're from really fucking random places.
Like where?
Like Australia.
An Aussie.
Yes, Canada. I guess that's not that random and weird, but it's like little places. Indiana, Texas. I'm like, damn.
Good.
I don't know anyone who lives in Indiana.
I am probably now related to people that live in Indiana, so
it might be them. I thought this was a random person. I thought we had a fan.
Texas is definitely Nico's family because they are tuned in.
Texas, I think, is one of our top states.
But they watch on YouTube.
Oh, okay, interesting. Shout out to the YouTube subscribers.
Yeah, we have some tuned in folks. Indiana might be Nico's cousin. She goes to college and she watches.
I like to think it's a fan.
Yeah.
It's a fan.
It's a fan. Well, it's almost the end of the year, and that means it's holiday season.
Holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
Fight with your family. Break up with your boyfriend.
Yeah, it's cuffing season too.
It's also break free season. You're done with their shit.
Yeah. Figure out who you are, clean out the old, bring in the new. Like I'm very excited to clean.
I'm very excited to clean.
Yeah. I need to get rid of some crap. I personally, I don't know about you. I love the holiday season. I love hanging out with family. I love the drama that could happen. I love playing games with them, but not everybody really likes hanging with their fam, you know?
I know. Yeah.
What's your Christmas is like?
Christmas is chaotic because both of our families do Christmas, and obviously we don't want to miss anything. So we do Christmas Eve with Will's family and then go up to the bay on Christmas morning to do Christmas Day with my family.
That's crazy.
And we're doing an escape room the day after Christmas.
What? Wait, you two?
No, my whole family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
My mom and I were talking about it the other day. My mom loves escape rooms, and the last time that we went as a complete family, we've gone a couple times, but my mom wasn't there. My sister's boyfriend at the time got genuinely fucking pissed at us because we were all yelling and being super chaotic. And she and I remember him saying, "Shut the hell up." But I just remember him getting super pissed during the escape room. He's not here anymore, so maybe we'll be okay.
So this is a normal thing. You guys go to escape rooms?
We've gone to 2 so far.
Oh, okay. So it's only twice.
I think my mom's trying to make it a tradition.
Wow.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Because Christmas is on Hanukkah.
So this is the first time in a long time that Hanukkah starts on Christmas night. I don't think it's happened for a really long time.
That feels super late.
Yeah. So it's truly the epicenter of the religions at the same time. Also, shout out happy birthday to Nico. Because
Happy birthday, Nico.
His birthday is on Christmas. What will we do? So I will go to my aunt's house Christmas Eve. My family is a little weird. I should say my mom's side is a little weird because they kind of celebrate Christmas Eve. Not really. Okay. Because of my grandmother. Because her family would do it to assimilate, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She used to have a tree and the whole thing, and it confused the hell out of my dad. So
oh geez.
Yeah, so I'll be going there because Nico will be working on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day now every year, because it's his birthday, we do Christmas in the morning and birthday at night, but we've also like infused part of the Jewish Christmas traditions. Like we always go to Chinese food on his birthday now. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Oh my God. Does he like having a birthday on Christmas? I feel like that would be so annoying.
I think I should know the answer to this, but I think he would say who likes having their birthday on Christmas, but he would say it was pretty good. Like, I think his mom did a really good job is what he says. His mom did a really good job of making sure that his birthday felt like a thing. And he said it did when he was a kid. Now he says as an adult, it's harder. Yeah. And then when we have kids, like,
oh man, when y'all have kids, Christmas is like their time to shine. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting having Hanukkah on the first night, but it's cool. Like now we've taken a tradition of what my family would do every Christmas night is go to Chinese food. Now we do that for his birthday dinner.
I love it.
So we're
melding.
We're melding.
Speaking of melding, we should also mention before, I feel like we've been talking for so long.
I know.
Before we get into the stories.
By the way, I have to tell the people that you bought us a timer.
I did.
To make sure that our retention doesn't slip and also not have long episodes because you guys aren't finishing them, which is okay, but it's not okay actually.
And there's a little timer on the screen way over there, but we can't read it. So we needed a big thing.
Yeah.
I would set a timer on my phone and then be high and forget that I set the timer.
It happens.
So anyway, this is coming to you from Lowell Smokes today, our favorite. A High Girlies regular, really. These are the creative sativa ones.
So today, what's really going on is we're going to give holiday advice to those in need.
We're givers.
We're giving back to the community today. Mm-hmm. In celebration and hanging out with your family. This first story, did you find this one or did I?
I can't even remember the order.
Shall I just read the whole thing?
Read it, yeah.
All right. We start with Hanukkah first. My family is Jewish and celebrates Hanukkah. This involves lighting something called a menorah. LOL that they say.
They're trying to educate people.
Yes. Because they say, which is basically a candelabra with 9 candles. It's true.
That's true.
But don't call it a candelabra because that's offensive. Ooh. If candles do not burn for a minimum amount of time, the commandment is not considered fulfilled. Yes, the commandment.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm high. Okay. I did pick this one because I remember what I was going to say now. I've been visiting my grandfather's condo in Florida with my family. Last night we went to Miami and came back pretty late after midnight. I was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but I have to sleep on an air mattress in the living room because all the other rooms are taken. Pretty typical for, I would say, the holidays. No? I feel like someone's always sleeping on an air mattress. I have a story about that. They lost me when I was a child because I rolled under the bed because I was like on not an air mattress, but like a cot. They lost me. My mom didn't know where I was because I was sleeping under the bed. Anyway, this is some shit. You know, it always happens. Someone's always on the air mattress. Okay, this is not ideal because I have to wait until everyone goes to sleep until I can set up my mattress and begin to wind down. However, the menorah had not been lit yet. So my brother-in-law's parents lit the menorah and they all sang the songs and prayers. Then everyone went off to sleep. So they must have like done their night. Then they light the menorah. Then they leave. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone went to sleep, and I was laying on my air mattress in the living room with the menorah shining somewhat brightly. It was difficult for me to sleep with it, so I blew out the candles. This morning, my brother-in-law's parents saw that the candles had not burned all the way down, making it obvious that they had prematurely been blown out. They were upset because you're not supposed to blow them out, correct? And it ruins the fulfillment of the commandment. I don't believe in God or Judaism, but I still respect that it is meaningful to them. However, it is also meaningful to me to be able to sleep. I am the kind of person who cannot just sleep with light shining. People in my family are saying that I shouldn't have done that. AITA.
Oh, am I the asshole? I found this one.
Oh, then you did. But as soon as you sent it, I was like, yeah, we have to talk about this because this is a common question that comes up. I would say. I would also say there's strategy afoot here, and I'll get into that. But my mom has a lot of superstitions and weird, I would say, OCD things. And one of her things is she never lights candles. She hates lighting candles because of the fire. I didn't know how to light a match until college because my mom never let me have matches. So whenever we would light the Hanukkah candles, my mom would be like, okay, can we blow them out? Especially if some of them burn for a long time. Some of them are really quick.
You're supposed to leave it burning overnight, and then by the end, what is it?
Here's the strategy. What you should do if you're going to celebrate Hanukkah at night is the first thing you should do is light those candles. Because they could burn throughout the night. Mm-hmm. Some people, what they'll do, and like what this person sounded like they did, was they like had dinner, opened presents, maybe played a game, and then they lit the candles. That's a bad idea because then you have to go to bed and they're still lit and you can't blow them out because that's like, it defeats the whole point / is like against the rules / you just said a bunch of prayers for lighting candles. I mean, the whole point of Hanukkah was the oil burned for 8 days straight. So for you to burn the candle out defeats the whole point of the whole thing. But
you're saying that the candle could burn down in the evening before you go to bed if you let it. Okay.
And they sell some candles that like burn quick. Like their thing is like a quick burn. So my mom literally also makes sure that now they have those because I've seen candles last. Some will last for hours. You got a little air conditioning on that might make it go faster because the air is blowing.
What is like the strategy if you're in that situation and you do want to blow them out? Is there a way to cut them down?
Eye mask.
Ooh. Well, you can't go back home when you're already there.
Listen, I have found out in my 30s that there are some essential things you must have on a trip. One is compression socks if you're on a flight for longer than 5 hours.
Ooh.
2, a neck pillow. 3, a personal blanket. You do not want to use those blankets they give you.
No.
And then 4, I would say, is an eye mask. That's like essential. You don't know if they're going to turn the lights off on the plane or in your hotel.
I guess that's true.
So I feel like if she was older, maybe she would have thought of it. I mean, Gen Z also, I feel like they sleep with eye masks often.
Okay, maybe. I didn't think that they were that common.
Covered her eyes.
Or you should have like told the family before.
Yeah, like you should say, hey, if we don't light these candles by I mean, it could have been the first night and she didn't realize. But
even as you're going to bed, like when you're all saying goodnight because you're in the living room and they're all walking away, be like, oh, wait, the candles are really bright. I can't sleep in here like this. Maybe one of them will switch with you.
Yeah. But don't blow them out. That was not.
So you'd say that they were the asshole.
They were. I mean, listen, I don't know how old they are, but like the grandparents are justified by being like, whoa, wait, what the hell? But also the grandparents should have known that they're not going to go out and they should have all waited.
You know what I would have said if I were her? I would have been like, oh my gosh. I would have been the first one to point them out. Oh my gosh, the candles didn't burn down. That is so weird. And they go, oh my God, that is weird. And now they don't suspect you. It's just a weird fluke. It must have been a ghost that came by and blew them out because I was sleeping and I'm surprised. I don't know what happened.
I mean, they should have stayed awake. My mom has been pissed to go to bed and they're still burning and makes my dad wait up.
Oh, wow.
And watch them go out.
Oh my
and
God.
then go to bed.
He's just sitting there like in front of it, just like.
Or just like watching the TV, waiting for them to go down. And sometimes I'd wait with him when she would go to bed because I felt bad. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you're like
so
minorly
you go to bed
the
with
asshole
them.
A little bit.
Yeah. But also like I feel bad they're sleeping in the room. I don't know. a candle light wouldn't bother me that much in terms of light.
I don't think it would bother me either. I sleep with the TV on sometimes. I can literally fall asleep in any situation.
Yeah, I'm not that light sensitive. Also, like, I feel like in our like caveman innate selves, we're used to sleeping with fire going.
So true.
So I don't know. It just kind of feels a little. It feels a little. Maybe it was like the fear of fire burning versus the light, but they said the light.
Who knows?
Okay, shall we go to the next?
Let's go to the next.
All right, this one I like because now we're switching to Christmas in the Bible Belt.
Yee-hoo.
I grew up in the Bible Belt of Georgia. Wait. I grew up in the Bible Belt of Georgia, and my favorite thing is the time. The time when I was 8 years old, and my stepmother got drunk and told me that there was no Santa Claus. 2 weeks before Christmas, I went to school and told all my friends. I felt I had uncovered a great truth, and that every kid I knew deserved to know how we were being lied to. My parents got so mad. They got so many calls from angry families that I had to stand up in front of the whole school at a specially held assembly and tell them I was lying because Santa only delivers presents to good boys and girls who believe, and I just wanted them to doubt him so I could have all the presents for myself. Good times.
That is a very extra reaction. If I found out that they did that to my child, they would have hell to pay.
That's crazy.
Why would they do that?
That was so bad. Like,
I understand, like, you want to keep the dream alive for the children, but learning that Santa's not real isn't always like a traumatic experience. You just like find out, whatever.
They almost treated it like you said that Jesus wasn't real.
Right. This is a fictional, like, I guess mythical. It's based on a real person, but still, person who like comes into your house and leaves you. Like, come on.
The thought of Santa Claus is also kind of wild that we've all accepted this and we teach children to like not to talk to strangers. We are okay with a man that is the father of time, Christmas time, coming in through our alleged chimney, eating a cookie that we baked for him, leaving us presents, and then going back up the chimney and leaving on reindeer and a sleigh that fly. I call bullshit.
I mean, they do tell you to avoid him. Like, you're not supposed to go down there and see him.
Right. I definitely found out at an early age that Santa wasn't real because I'm in a Jewish family. I'm sure a cousin spilled the beans there. And I remember going to school and telling them, and the goys, if you will, they were just like, what? They were so shocked. I pretended that I believed, but there was one year after I found out he wasn't real that we were going to bed or like getting ready for bed, and then I heard something on the roof. We were in my grandmother's house. We were in the Bay, and we hear like a
reindeer feet.
Yeah.
Reindeer hooves.
And I was like, oh my God, are there reindeer on the fucking roof? And my mom was like, oh, that must be the reindeer. That means you got to go to bed. What is that? What would that have been?
That was spooky. I don't know.
And I've never heard that sound at my grandparents' house ever since then. And it only happened one time.
It was probably just creaking, settling in the roof, in the attic. Or maybe it was Santa himself. Who knows?
Like, do you remember believing in Santa?
Vaguely. I do remember if I found out that Santa wasn't real at school. I want to say it took until 4th grade.
No, it didn't.
I think so. Because in my memory, I live in the Bay Area and I moved there in 4th grade. So I'm like, was that still? Out? Yeah, but I remember like Santa's handwriting matched my mom's, and it was a mystery that I was kind of suspicious of for a while, but I mean, who cares? I don't know. I think it's better to get credit for your own gifts. I mean, if you're a parent.
Yeah. I also think I never questioned Santa as a kid because we did have a chimney, which is hilarious. But if we didn't have a chimney, I would be like, I'm not buying that. I mean, I believed in the Tooth Fairy for a long time, and that was my mom. And she left notes. She left like cute notes.
Oh, wow.
Like handwritten notes with the money.
I don't remember if I ever. Yeah, I think I did believe in the tooth fairy. I think my mom did do that. How the fuck did they do that? Did they put it under there while you were sleeping?
They must have. Right?
Like, how could they sneak in there like that? Maybe the tooth fairy does exist.
The tooth fairy does not exist.
Who knows? That's another one. Like, why the fuck am I letting this random ass person in my house?
But she's a fairy. She's not a grown old man.
I guess, yeah, it's different when it's a man.
Lives in the North Pole.
Yeah. Where does the tooth fairy live?
Around.
In the woods or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, to get back to the point, their reaction was fucked up. The child is innocent. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, they were like, they weren't ready to, they weren't going to school to tell their friends because of hate. They were like, you got to know this. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But the South of them, I feel like, to pull that. I've never heard of that.
The shame
before.
element is
the shame
very strong.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Let us know if that's ever happened to you.
Have you ever been publicly shamed for sharing something with your classmates? Let us know.
I have never been publicly shamed, but I remember when I went to school and told everybody in my grade and like our assistant teacher that I watched Swim Fan at my babysitter's house. And then my assistant teacher told the parents that like I watched an R-rated movie with my babysitter. Snitch. I see you.
Why the fuck would you do that? And
my babysitter was so mad. So mad. I used to sleep over her house. So this was at her house when we watched it. And she never let me watch a movie in their living room again. I would have to, if they were on to watch a movie in the living room, I'd have to watch something in her bedroom. Yeah. And I was like, damn.
Fuck that teacher.
But Swim Fan, though.
Shout out to Swim Fan.
Anyway, that was my only public shaming, I think. Okay, our last story is about a mother who took the family to go Christmas shopping. My mom took the whole family to go Christmas shopping at the mall. My dad is a huge penny pincher, but he went because he doesn't own a spine.
Oh.
Towards the end, we were in some department store and my mom notices an old friend working at the register she hadn't seen in a long time. They get to talking and are very cordial amongst each other. Then my dad steps in and yanks the bag from my mom, yelling at her, asking her what she bought because he thought she went overboard again. My mom gets really red in the face by the whole event. They are yelling the whole time over this on the way back in the car. As she drives with the argument still in mid-stride, she speeds up the car and threatens to kill herself and hit a dead end wall 4 blocks ahead of us. Good times.
Shout out to everyone out there with toxic parents.
So toxic. Like,
that's bad.
So bad. I get her frustration, but also it's not worth killing yourself or your family over.
I think that she was just trying to guilt them and threaten them.
I think she was
It was a cry for attention.
I think she was at her wit's end with him. They were probably arguing and getting nowhere, and she just was like, fuck it, and like went and did that. So I get that, but also like
I get that.
Your child is in the car, yourself, your husband.
It's not good.
He, however, is a real piece of shit. Should have left him
fuck
at
the
home.
husband. The moral of the story is fuck the husband.
So like I'm trying to understand the line about like he doesn't own a spine. Is that meaning like
he is spineless? He just goes along with whatever she says.
Right. So the mom was like, okay, come to the mall with us.
Yeah.
I would have left his ass at home. I would be like, no, you're not coming. I don't want to deal with you. You are such a cheap piece of shit. Stay at home. Right. I know what you're going to do. You're going to nag the whole time. Certain men should not be allowed to go shopping with you, period.
I agree. And you know what? I have a lot of respect for the men, especially like in Aritzia, who will just sit the fuck on the couch, scroll on their phone, and mind their business. If more men could handle that, then more men could make it in the mall.
And there are a lot of men sitting in Aritzia all the time.
That is where the boyfriends are.
Really wild.
Yeah. They're always on the couch area.
Nico, I have a hard time with it because on the one hand, I'm the one that goes shopping for all of the presents for all the family members, but he does not give a fuck. See, you can't give a fuck and also nag about money. I feel
the people who give a fuck are the ones that nag about money.
No, I mean, like, Nico is like, I really don't care what you get them. Like, I don't want to go to the mall with you.
And great for him.
Right. I think there's certain people who are like, wait, I want to make sure you get this thing, but also I'm going to nag you. And that's like, no, your energy, that's not welcomed here. Either go along and cooperate or stay at home and be okay with what gets purchased.
Exactly.
Or do it yourself.
Ooh, how about doing it yourself?
Like, she's going shopping for presents.
That's interesting.
You could just go do it if you have such a preference on spend.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of things wrong with most men. And then there are certain men who are just a shining light in the shit. And I think like Will is one of those men.
Yeah. But even the shining lights, they still have their things, their man things.
Like
that are
what?
like, I feel like it is a very common thing when you're sleeping in the same bed as a man that he twists himself up in the blankets and they're all fucked up and moved around by the time you wake up. It is infuriating. I'm sorry. Some men cannot handle sleeping. They can't even handle fucking sleeping.
What do you mean?
When you are in bed under the blankets and you want to turn over, do you just go and if the blanket comes with you, it comes with you? Or do you turn under the blanket and leave it where it is?
It depends. Usually I get shafted with the blanket. So if I'm turning, I turn with the blanket, like holding it down. But if I feel like I have enough, more than enough, then I'll just turn. In my sleep?
Like when you wake up, are the sheets just like completely fucked up?
Because of me or because of him?
Because of you.
He would probably say yes, and I would probably say no. It just depends on the night. Why?
When I was sleeping by myself, I would wake up and the rest of my bed would still be perfectly made.
Yes,
except for the little part that I slept in.
Yeah.
Now it's like twisted up in a corner in a ball. And I'm like, how do we get here?
But he has the ball or you have the ball?
He's doing it.
Oh.
He moves and just like brings them with him. And then they're like underneath him and he's like moving again. And it just fucks them up.
And you're not moving at all.
I'm moving, but I kind of like lift them slightly and move under them. I don't take the fucking blanket under my body. Someone out there knows what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. I just think I
think you might be that person.
No, we're both that person where you're not and he is.
Oh,
so
wow.
I have to play back with his shit.
I have to play back with his shit as well.
Yeah. But you're also in a queen or a king?
A queen.
There is the problem.
We are getting a king in our new place.
You won't have this problem as much anymore. Yeah. With the queen, forget it. We were sleeping with 2 separate blankets because of that problem.
I've considered it.
You should.
I've considered it.
You should.
Anyway. The moral of the story is, men, you need to stay home if you can't handle it. There are a lot of things y'all can't handle. Just stay in your lane.
Why do you think men are so bad at gift giving, most men?
Because I think that men have a problem like with anticipating needs. Ooh. Unless you give them a list and tell them in advance, they can't think as it's like how women are able to think of the future more and kind of consider the future in their decision making. It's like they can't think forward to, okay, what does this person need? What do they like? And how do I combine that for a gift? I just think we're like more in tune with others. That is wild. Even on like an energetic level, like, we're more in tune.
I saw this, I think on Instagram that someone said like, a lot of women have like shopping addictions, right? Or like they like to go shopping, or we just like going to the mall to go look at shit, right? It's because according to online, we are hunter-gatherers in our nature, and that is our version of hunting gathering. We're not getting enough gathering done in our day-to-day lives, so we need to go to the malls to go gather for the house.
Are men getting the hunting done?
Well, they like to go hunt in their free time or fish.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
That's our version of gathering, is just going to Home Goods and just looking at stuff and you don't need anything from Home Goods.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
it's the men. It all comes down to the men. Fuck what we're doing.
Yeah, the men. Fuck the men.
It's the men. Anyway, speaking of fucking the men.
Oh.
Have a wonderful holiday season. We're going to do a high idea.
Oh, wait. But before we do. So I got you a gift. I didn't wrap it because not all of it came, so I was a little upset about it. One is a gift, and then the other two are gifts for us together. So I'll have you close your eyes, and you can pick up. I'll give you the first thing.
Okay. Ooh, it's a book.
You can open.
Scorpio.
I bought myself one too.
Oh my God. Oh, wait. Okay. I think I just opened to a great page.
Oh.
Scorpio and Gemini. Flighty Mercury can sometimes find Pluto's depth-charged emotions difficult to navigate, but recognizes the value of the water sign's loyalty and commitment, to which they find it's easy to respond, and on which a close relationship can be built.
Wow, that's us together.
That was literally one sentence. That was a very long sentence.
It's funny. The version in my book, because I read Scorpio in the Gemini book, is basically like they can get annoyed with you and how all over the place you are, but you will still have a great friendship. I was like, I'll have to send you the picture. That's why. But they're really pretty. Look,
that is so cute.
It's a good like on the toilet book.
I'm not putting This is gonna go like on my little shelves.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
okay, here's the next one.
Should I close my eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Don't open yet.
Okay.
So this is basically to summarize the successful year that we have had together. Still don't open your eyes. I thought that this would be a fun way to commemorate into the new year. As I try to open this, don't open your eyes.
They're closed.
You will see. Now it's kind of giving it away a little bit, but that's okay. So please open your eyes with me. And these are our tin hats. These are our tin hats that we put on a lot this year.
Oh my God.
But it's a shower cap.
I love this. We really, like, every time we do a conspiracy theory episode, we're going to put these on. Oh my God, they're so... Yeah, I love how you were crinkling and you're like, oh no, I'm giving it away. When would I ever guess what this is?
Put it on together. 1, 2, 3.
We'll have these linked in the description so you can put on your tin hat with us in our conspiracy episodes.
We should get them branded.
Oh my God.
But they're really aluminum-y. Like, they're so loud.
Ooh. They're like, we've heard enough. Wow, thank you. This is great.
You're welcome. The third thing will come in another episode.
Great.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much, Jenny. This is beautiful. I need to use a portion like this portion for the thumbnails. It's very important.
There you go.
What's our high idea of the week?
The high idea of the week is weed is like any other holiday. It ignites us or unites us and ignites us by we all light up together. Weed is
What did that say?
Weed is like a holiday. It unites us all by lighting up. Mm-hmm. We all get lit together. It's a celebration of
we sure do
being high, you know?
It is. Everything goes back to being
It's
high.
like Christmas and Hanukkah is what it said. It unites us all by lighting up and smoking a joint. And God bless y'all. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Oh, no.
God bless us, everyone.
No, that was supposed to be said like...
Go.
God blesseth y'all. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Everybody give it up for our special guest, Mike Tyson. That's Jenny's like hidden talent. You gotta bust that out more.
Was good.
I thought it was good. I loved it. I love it every time.
You think though?
I think it's really great. And
I think you're the better.
Now Kith. God bless Mike Tyson.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
Happy Kwanzaa. Happy.
No one talks about
what's
Kwanzaa
the word? Winter solstice.
Oh yeah, winter solstice.
Happy end of the year.
Happy New Year soon. Hopefully, it will be a happy New Year.
Oh,
what?
I don't know. You saying that, I took that as like there might not be a New Year.
We do have our tin hats on.
All right, let's wrap this up. Wait, we should tell them to follow us.
Oh yeah, make sure to follow us at High Girlies Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
For now. And you can subscribe to us on Spotify. And follow us there. You can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Rate
and review us.
You can comment on our Spotify episodes. Do our little polls.
Tell us what you want to have us talk about when you're rating.
Yes, in 2025. Give us the tea. Okay.
Bye,
Bye girlies.